Yeah, I was on my phone. What is a fair price? It's doing nothing to $50 in daily revenue. So typically, when you go to a website or that brokers monetized websites, you're looking anywhere from 20, even up to like 45x in rare cases, but typically 20 to 30x the monthly revenue stream, right? But sometimes in early stages, when we're talking about these newer websites that aren't quite making any money, or maybe they're just making, 25 to $50 a month, you can still obviously you can't value it at $0 in a
Yeah.
multiplier. You can value it off how much time and money and energy would go into procuring that amount of
Yeah.
content, that specific domain, etc., and come up with a profile that you think would be fair for it, right? So typically it's not going to be out of this world, but let's say, um, it's a fairly large site with like 50 pages. They're not really all that optimized. It's a newer domain, but the person's lost interest in it, and you can actually like look back on it and see a bunch of different variables that tell you, hey, I think I know what I could do with this site. I think I know, I've got better avenues to monetize it, etc. Come up with a price that's fair to you. Typically, if it's somebody that understands these general multipliers that go into typical affiliate sites, so that 20 to 30x, they're going to understand that having $0 or low amounts of money, isn't going to get them a premium on it. And typically, it's not even going to cover the costs on what they spent, building the site out to a certain degree. And you can ask me. I've sold off a bunch of sites at a loss because I'd start the project. I'd get on something else, I'd lose interest in it. But over the years, you build these things out, and then at some point in time, it's time to offload them. And most of them, I would say, were monetized, but at $50 a day, even just doing a 20x, what is that? I should be able to do it off the top of my head. We're talking about $1,000. Um, and in those early stages, if it looks like
That's
there's
fifty
some
dollars, fifty
opportunity
dollars
there.
daily revenue.
Oh, daily?
I didn't
Oh,
notice
okay.
that.
So let's, I mean,
That's like $1,500 a month.
that's fifteen
But
hundred dollars a
that's
month.
actually a good site.
Yeah. So
That's
that
going to
site,
cost you a
even
little
at,
bit more money.
yeah, multiplier, let's say 20 to 30. So let's just say 20x, right? 1500, 25, I guess. We're talking about $37,500. And you can go to websites like empireflippers.com, which is a famous brokerage for like affiliate and e-commerce websites. And you can get an idea of, these things. And then we also have an article about our favorite Facebook groups. In there is one, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's a domain flippers group where people ask around these kinds of prices. Sometimes they've got, um, even $0 to $50 monthly revenue, which is what I was originally talking about. But yeah, $0 to $50. Well, let's ignore the zero. $50, you know, $50 a day revenue. That
If it's making $0 a month, you're gonna have to base it off of like
yeah, how much
basically
work it's
what you
time.
think the content is worth, and basically how much work that you think they did on the site. And you're gonna have to put a value on that. Um, but generally, it's gonna be a lot less than if it's actually making money, right?
Yeah.
But there's also there's people who they have businesses based around making these starter sites for people, and they can charge quite a good amount of money for them
Hmm.
for a starter site that's done well and optimized. And the reason it's not making money yet is because it's a new site that they just built and just did all the content and
Yeah.
everything for.
I mean, actually,
Um,
we could, hypothetically, if you're somebody looking for something like that, go ahead and email us about it and let us know what the project's about.
but yeah, like Nick was saying, 20 to 40 time multiplier. I think a lot of people kind of work on like 30, 33 or whatever. Um, that's a good way to kind of judge it.
Yeah, I feel like
So
prices have been going higher and higher. Even over the last year, it seems like you can get a better multiplier for the average affiliate site.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.